But yeah, we're gonna start out with Mardu Scam. The sideboard, let me talk about a little bit, since we already went through the main deck. The sideboard, we got 2 copies of Deafening Silence because Ruby Storm is like literally everywhere right now, thanks to Spike. Stream just died and came back. Interesting. Yeah, thanks, Spike. Speaking of which, chat, if you haven't yet, put in the keyword Spike into the chat. Type Spike, all lowercase, for your chance to enter and win 120 play points. I got 2 copies of Wrath of the Skies as well as our pseudo sweeper against Urza Saga mostly. Could be good in like the Elves matchup if we ever run into the Elves matchup, which I haven't yet, but I'm sure we're bound to. Alpine Moon, because we can't really play Blood Moon or Winter Moon or anything like that, so Alpine Moon it is. Couple copies to Terminate, more removal, Wear Tear as more like pseudo Wrath of the Skies effects, because Wrath of the Skies we can bring in as like a Toxic Deluge. This is just Artifact and Enchantment. Couple copies of Nile Spellbomb as her Graveyard Hate, and then 2 Disruptor Flute. His hand's a touch awkward, but we'll try it. A little awkward. Alright, chat, I'm gonna end the giveaway. Spartan! Spartan, congrats! Figure out how to whisper you. I'll send you the code via Twitch Whisper. Congrats on your 120 play points, and we'll do some more giveaways in between leagues. Probably have one after every league today. Scam. I just want to Solitude this. Could Solitude at pitching like Guide of Souls, because I don't think the Guide of Souls is going to be super relevant this game. That's going to cost me my like one and only energy, although I could pitch Felia instead. Let's pitch Felia. Felia might be better than Guide of Souls here, though. Thank you, Magical. I forgot to do that. See if they take here. Take the Guide of Souls. Makes sense. Thoughtseize, Fatal Push. I mean, okay, take Flage, I guess. Doesn't seem great. It's 2 cards to 3 cards now. Little low resource game. As long as the last 2 cards aren't like land and then they draw another land and then they have Necro Dominance. I might need to grief them at some point. Check for Necro Dominance. So I'm not going to be able to beat that or Fable. Yeah, I'm going to spot check for Necro. It's very scary. Terminate Undying Evil. Alright, we'll take Terminate. I guess with the Bowmaster it becomes a lot less scary, so maybe I could have just held on to the grief. Also just fueling cards for Flage. I don't think it's too bad. Please, Ragvan. We get them to spend their Undying. I can just double block. Just play a Boil deck. We got so many decks to play. We'll get there. See, I'm just gonna boil myself, though. That's gonna be the tough part, right? You have to, like, gain some advantage first. And then boil. You have to, like, set up Armageddon. Please. Alright, pass. Didn't say it had to be good. Try to get some of the more competitive looking stuff out of the way first. I've lost. My Bowmasters, no. Land. Okay, well. It's not bad. Now I just need one more. I could escape this Flage. I could grief the Ragavan, but escaping the Flage is probably better. Actually, I might grief and then check for removal. If I do draw the 4th land. Also needs to be like a black source. Okay, I hit grief off the top, which I didn't want. Worst draw would definitely be like Ephemerate or Solitude. I don't want to see those two. Second grief. You know what? We're just gonna grief him. So they hit a grief and then I drew a grief. I have to grief him. Fable, grief, Ragavan. Shimata. Maybe it's Ragavan. And the way I beat this Fable is by flaging the token if I draw a land. Or I can just take the Ragavan. I just take the Fable, leave him with the Ragavan, then dashes at me and smacks me. Take the Ragavan, because they can have really, really good hits off the top of my deck. Like Felia, for example. Should probably just cost me the game on the spot. Oh look, it was the Felia that I was afraid that they were going to hit. Alright. Well, if they grief me, I flash in the Felia, I get to blink this Goblin Shaman token. Yeah, Flage is a removal spell. I'm out of griefs. Really need this 4th land, though. They chose not to use Fable. So I let this smack me. And then they're probably going to try to grief the card out of my hand. Which would actually be ideal. I can just flash in the Felia. It's another Fable. One of the worst draws. Not the worst, but not good. At least Felia is kind of a removal spell here. Land waiting room. I don't think Ragavan cleared a land off the top yet, so we have 20 in the deck. This is our first game, so can't tell you. We're gonna find out together. Subzucks, thank you for the follow. F again. Really? Let me see here. I have my own stream open. It looks fine. Might just be you. Got the. The last card's grief. That was a base draw. Now the question is, what do I kill? I think I'm killing Dothy and Goblin Shaman token. Thank you, Overvoltage. Because I can kill Goblin Shaman with Felia, and I can Flage kill Dothy. If I blink Flage, though, I lose the Flage. But I can kill Dothy in the Reflection if I wanted to. I don't have enough fuel to get the Flage back. I think I'm killing this and this. I'm gonna leave him with this, then this one flips. That's probably fine. If I want to trade here, that's fine too. Thank you, Twist. Thank you, Derek. Appreciate the wishes. Raid skis, mayhaps. Yeah, blinking the Felly is like, or blinking the Flage is a little bit awkward, right? Because it comes back in and gets sacrificed immediately. I do get the extra ETB. Oh, they are going to trade. Surprised. Red, white, red, white. I only do this like one time effectively, though. So I'm out of energy. Die, insect. Alright, well, I cleared the board. Seems pretty good for me. Passes. You'll die too, reflection. Place is busted. Can't tell me this card's not just insane. Like, it's just come down and it's taken over the game immediately. Concedes. Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. I think I want the Nile spell bombs. Maybe on the play, not the draw. I just got the thought seizes. Oh, they have Croaks at 2. Let's take 2 spell bombs, got the thought seizes, and submit like that. Yeah, it ends the game instantly, and it stabilizes you. Much like Uro, the 3 life is so relevant. If you ever go from like slightly to very behind, then it just catches you up, stabilizes you. Every time so I was talking about this with Krista earlier. Every time I play less than 4 Flage, I just wish I had 4 Flage. What's up, David? Oh, let me get my water. Yep. I definitely feel like you just want 4 Flage. I'm gonna put the Solitude back here because I have 2 Lightning Bolts in my hand. Sounds pretty good though. Sometimes you get Flage flooded, but even then it's just 3 mana Lightning Helix, which isn't terrible. There's worse cards than 3 mana Lightning Helix. Cats do very bad. It was okay. I'm not gonna say it was bad, because that would hurt my feelings. Katsu's like a child to me. We're gonna take discharge. Is the camera lagging again? No, kinda, a little bit. Okay, whatever camera. Hey, hub. I'll play on removal. Camera's trying its best. My bowmaster. A little sad. Do you get to surveil? Maybe I should have left this back in case they have land dashing Ragavan. It's pretty much on creativity. I don't think creativity got anything new, right? That's probably just worse than the decks that got something new. Because I feel like the new cards are very powerful as a whole. Ugh. I'm gonna do a play I'm not proud of. But Grief's gotta go. Feels so bad. Does not feel good to do that play. If they're looking for the second land drop. Play is still the best draw, I think. Even against the Dothy, Flage is really good, because it can just kill it. Okay, maybe Flage not the best draw anymore. Bowmaster best draw? I might kill them with a single Guide of Souls and nothing else, because they're just stuck on one land. I'm not doing too much better over here, though. Probably seems good, but I don't know. This is our first game. Our second game, first match. Alright, they hit a tap land. Yeah, one land versus 20. Tale as old as time. They didn't attack. They're gonna have straight action in their hand, so it's probably gonna be pretty tough for me. I wouldn't even consider this like really flooding. I was drawing like some low impact spells. I do like how Ephemerate gets around the Nile spell bomb. Big fan of that. I think they're probably gonna attack and use an Undying effect, and if they do, I'm just gonna Fatal Push the Ragavan post blocks. That's fine too. I think I'd rather save this for something a little bit more impactful anyways. Right, well, now I wish I had my Guide of Souls. Sad. Alright, they're hitting their land drops. And just passing. They probably have Bowmaster. I got a main phase the Bowmaster. Interesting. Undying effect? So they did have the Undying effect, they were just kind of sandbagging it for a while. The dog! Dog's pretty decent here. I think I'm just gonna flash in when they attack with their 1-1. Oh boy. I'm gonna go to 2. I'll be dead to Lightning Bolt. I don't think I'm really beating Lightning Bolt anyways. Blaze, I need you. Hi, Felia. Discharge. They're gonna get Croxa back, and then I have to discard the discharge. And I'm drawing pretty slim. Drawing to like exactly Solitude. They're not bringing the Croxa back. Okay. I'd probably play 4-color Calamari. 4-color's a good bring deck. Solitude? Guide of Souls. That's pretty anemic from us. I think I want the last Nile Spellbomb in here as well. I could go down in Ephemerate. It's kind of a poor draw. I could also go down to Flage, but Flage is just so good. Even though they have Nile Spellbomb, I still think I want like max Flages. Go down to Terminate. Because this can also kill Shieldred. And so can this. Yeah, Total Storm is pretty good right now. I think on the play you want Nile Spellbomb over Thoughtseize. I don't know. Thoughtseize is like such a bad top deck. And I was just trying to top deck like anything impactful, and if I stick more Thoughtseizes in my deck, I'm just drawing to them instead of like Flage. It's just so much worse. Or even like Solitude. Just a lot worse. of a top deck in the late game, but it's fine on turn 1. I'm also kind of just getting tempoed out of the game by their creatures, because they're a little bit more aggressive than I am. I'm more mid-rangey. So the two life loss is like somewhat relevant. But it's not unreasonable to keep Thoughtseize in on the play, because you can also just snipe Fable and Shieldred, and the Thoughtseize is worth much more. I'm a keep. I'm just gonna go turn 1 Spell Bomb. Over turn 1 Guide of Souls. Just gonna try not to get scammed. Hagster. Swamp. Thoughtseize. Grief Scam anyways. So if they Grief Scam anyways, he's gonna trade 3 for 2. Which I'm totally fine with. Now it's a 3 for 2, right? Because they have to go Grief, Pitch, and then Undying, and then they're gonna take 1 card from me in the Spell Bomb, so it's 3 for 2. They didn't cast their Undying effect. I think I'm gonna leave up Ephemerate. Because they might just have a Fatal Push here. I would like to save my Guide of Souls if possible. Because Guide of Souls gets way better in multiples. Lage. Not gonna attack an Bowmaster here either. Not worth the risk. These Guide of Souls are gonna like outvalue them super hard. A lot of people ask me, Dingo, why are you playing Guide of Souls over Ragavon? That's why. This thing. Also, Guide of Souls is way better with Ephemerate. Reef Pitching Groxa. Try Mardu to try Flage out. If I draw a card off the Spell Bomb, they just ping me 1 time, and that's probably fine. I think it's worth it to draw a card here. Synthesizer versus Kozilek's Unsealing. I kind of want to try Ugin's Binding more than either of those. Ugin's Binding seems sweet. So I think with this Flage, I'm actually going to kill this Orc Army token in case their last card's an Undying effect. I don't want this Bowmaster coming back, so I'm just going to kill this 2/2. So I can make one of these fly. I don't have to worry. Fly, guide, fly. And Flage is coming back next turn. If I surveil anything into the graveyard with my 1 copy of Elegant Parlor. This is assuming that I don't have Nile Spellbomb either. Stomp. I think my opponent has died. Return to me, Flage. Rakdos Scam is a relic of the past, chat. Welcome to the new age. where your 3 drops are just both better than Fable. If you play Black White Scam, Necrodominus is better than Fable. If you're playing Mardu, Flage is better than Fable. If you're playing Sultai, or if you're playing Blue Black, Psychic Frog is better than Fable. Oh, doing some Pro Tour testing. The good old Gravecrawler. I just closed Twitch chat by accident. Quick. Twitch chat, come back. I missed my dex check on the Thoughtseize. Click too far over. I have to take this Birthing Ritual. I mean, they don't have green mana, but the Birthing Ritual is like single-handedly the scariest card still. This thing's a little spooky too, but I can kill it on sight. Seems like Birthing Ritual's the hardest for me to interact with. Problem with Spyro is it's still just really bad against Bowmaster. The dog. I think I need to, what is the dog doing? I think I need to kill this thing. I'm gonna do it before combat also. That way if I want to make a treasure token, I'm gonna just flicker the treasure token. Interesting decision. I don't think they read Felia. That's okay. I'll flicker your treasure token. They gave me the old 2-for-1. Bowmasters, their hand was like a bunch of X1s. Up. Yeah, Marco made a mistake here. I think I'm gonna go Bowmaster. Yeah, I'll go Bowmaster, Ping, and then Felia attack. Flicker Bowmaster. They go for the no blocks, which means the Bowmaster's gonna come back. Ping this again. I get to ephemerate the Bowmaster. Tap my already tapped white source. Then ping this again. And now I have a 2/3/3s. I have 7 power in play. Decent. Build your own lightning bolt. I think like a creature graveyard strategy, so I think I want Nile Spellbomb, Wrath of the Skies. That's probably it. I could Disruptor Flute the thing that sacks a creature makes a treasure token, because it shuts off the activated abilities. Yeah, I think we do that too, because that's their entire deck is based around comboing with that. What do we not want? Is it crazy to say we might not want Grief? Their deck is like so graveyard oriented. Like Thoughtseize is probably not necessary. Let's do that. And it's pretty good. Seems like Solitude's gonna be way more important in the matchup. White Jund Greed Pile. Oh, you should have seen the deck I was trying to brew earlier. I was trying to brew a Brea, Flage, Psychic Frog mid-range deck. And I just like gave up halfway through. The deck was so greedy. Unfathomable. It was certainly something. It's Bloodghast. I want another solitude. I kind of just don't. More importantly than actually getting the solitude, I just don't want to show them that I'm like milling over solitude here. I'm gonna take the two. Alright, let's see if they get off the birthing ritual. Maybe I want to solitude both of these and leave them with the goose. Actually seems better, right? Like solitude, pitch, solitude. Kill these two. Leave them with the goose, and if they get a 2-drop here. See, thank you for the 18 months. So whatever they find is gonna get rebound on anyways. Each player sacrifices a non-token creature. I've been gotten. Devastated. Goodbye, solitude. Didn't have that on my radar. I could have flashed in Bowmaster there, but I think I'd rather have Bowmaster as a surprise. Yeah, kind of very sad about that. Liege. So if they have land, they can get the blood gas back. Yep. Let's see what they get off the birthing ritual. I'm at the fledge for the extra helix. I don't know if I need to do that right now. Chooses nothing. Kinda sad not to have double red here. Could get enough cards. Just not gonna get double red. Might kill this bloodghast. Thanks, Cloud. We're getting a 1-drop. We're getting a young wolf. Can't get back Flige. Getting back Flige would be so good here. It's like kill the young wolf. Second birthing ritual. Gravecrawler. Mana stable and good. It's trying its best. Alright, they're gonna get a 2-drop here. That one's gonna die. Another one. Dog. Yeah, they stack. 100%. I'm in danger. I have to solitude this thing. Can't let this live, I'll just die. Let's get back Gravecrawler and kill me. Oops. Gravecrawler. And Innkeeper. That's kind of ideal. It's a start anyways. This is the first. Double Bloodghast. It's a big board. Is that poison? Yeah, hopefully they don't find anything super scary. They have 3 apprentices dead already. They get 2 of them. I'm probably dead. Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm just dead. Yeah, I voted in the Energy Wrath, but I'm just dead. They can sack everything here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then sack all the treasure tokens. Yeah, I'm dead. Doesn't matter. I'm because they just sack all the creatures, then sack all the treasure tokens, right? Each of these creatures pings me for 2. Unless they don't see it. Maybe they don't see the line. I think they see the line. What? They did not see the line? I shouldn't be alive right now. E6, 7, 8, and 11. Yeah, I gotta jump. They can't rebuy a crawler during end step. I'm dead. I'm dead if they sack the 3 treasures plus the food token. Shatterfang? Yo. Huh. Shatterfang. I need to bring in this Wear Tears for birthing ritual. Seems like a big problem, huh? God, a 1-lander. I'm gonna go to 5. Alright. Survey land in the dream. Start. Pink. is what my remote says is pink. That's not pink at all. In no way, shape, or form is this pink. MH3 has been a lot of fun. That's more of a pink. I just pass the Felia up here. You don't want to attack into the Felia? Felia did no harm. No wrong. Drawing another Felia was not ideal. Yeah, this card's better than I gave it credit for. Ah, yes, I got its leg to twitch. Bonus deck's really cool. Shatterfang, huh? I'll kill the wolf. Or half the wolf, anyways. Belly gets to grow a little bit. That's true. They should be playing Nightmare. Nightmare's sick. Alright. See what they hit here. Another apprentice. Do 3 apprentice. I could ephemerate one of these guided souls to give Felia flying. I start clocking him in the air. Is that worth it? I don't think I really have another choice at this point. Back for 5 in the air. It's like flickering any of these doesn't do anything. I guess Shatterfang's in there for the token aspect. And the dog's a 6/6. They're dying pretty quick. I think they're actually just dead to the second dog unless they find something that gains them life here. They're at 9 and then rebound here. Gain a life and an energy. Play the extra Felia. Gain 2 life. 2 energy. Keep this Felia. And then go to combat. Send it with these 2. Alright, cool. But turn 6. I think it was the right call to use the Ephemerate aggressively. Man, Goddess Souls is strong. Their board was just like so clogged, and we just flew right over it. I'm gonna keep this hand on the play. On the draw, I think I would ship it. So we're playing against Amulet Titan, maybe. This hand's not that good against Amulet Titan. They're mulliganing to 5, so it's probably Amulet Titan. Might be some Eldrazi shenanigans also. This game's always been great. That's the neat part. Is Scam ever truly bad? Do a little surveilling here. Bowmasters is very poor against Amulet Titan. Thoughtseize is decent, but I think I'd rather get the Felia online here. Felia, untap, Ephemerate. I'm gonna Thoughtseize them. Summoner's Pact, the One Ring. Let's take hit Lord of the Rings card, the One Ring. I don't really want to link this stupid Grazer. I get him for 2 points of damage, but then I get to ramp. I think I just pass. Probably not worth it for me. Amulet, gross. Gross. Kind of a good draw. I guess maybe I attack there. Because they get to play the land for turn anyways. Now, Bowmaster is pretty bad against Titan. It's good against, like, Cultivator Colossus. Sometimes. But the problem with the ring is that if they just play the ring and you get to Bowmaster them for maybe, like, 3 or 4 times, it's just not good enough. They just kill you anyways. It's good if you're ahead on board already, but I'm not ahead on board right now. Clockwork. Thank you for the prime of the 3 months. Sub thingy. Yay, sub thingy. Alright, Grazer, time to die. Flicker your amulet just because I can. Oh boy. I'll play draw land here. I think I'm just gonna get this Flage back. It's a fast clock. I don't get to Felia flicker the Flage either because the Flage gets sacrificed because it didn't come into play with escape, so I just have to pass here. No Necro. Don't think the mana base can support Necro in a 3-color deck. Sure. Could flicker the ring to draw them less cards? No, it draws them more cards. Because they draw a card, and then I flicker the ring, and they comes into play untapped, and they draw another card, and then they untap, and they draw 2 more. Nantuko, huh? Second amulet. If they have the second amulet, why'd they play it? Interesting. You can make a bunch of 1/1s here, though. Whatever that's worth. Reef is looking pretty poor here too. So I can Fatal Push this. Then clear both of these. I'm pretty dead to another Titan though. Can't really beat another Titan. That's probably okay. You have to pay for Pact here. So the mana's going to be pretty stunted. One bounce land still lets him cast Titan. Any green bounce land. Okay. Concedes. All lands. Classic Amulet Titan. Let's bring in this and this and this and this. So we can Wear Tear, Saga slash Amulet. We can Wrath the Skies, Amulets, and Sagas. And then we can Alpine Moon Saga. Yeah, the better Titan wins. Actually, I'm Amulet Titan. Wait, I never finished switching everything to pink. Pink. And then somewhere I have the Fireplace remote. There you go. It's all pink. Fatal Push seems pretty poor. Bowmaster might actually be good against them because they're playing the Nantuko. Otherwise, I would definitely side out Bowmasters, but maybe I can leave like some number of Bowmasters in now. Felly doesn't actually seem that good. I know Felly did kind of do some work there, but she seems below average. Maybe I want these Terminates also. Actually, is Flute good against them? Flute's good against Ring. I should run a Flute also. Let's go to a game 3, we'll bring a Flute. Thanks, Boons. Yeah, I should have brought in the Flute. Mistakes were made. Casting Wolf Run pass. Hot Tub Stream to celebrate. Whenever DT comes out of retirement, that's the first thing we're doing. I think it's Sacred Foundry here. Maybe they played the Nantuko. Yeah, that's true. You could pack, and then you could flute. Maybe flute's actually really good in this matchup. Flute might be based. I'm gonna take myself off of black mana here. I can always get it back by casting Discharge on my own Bowmaster if I really need to. I think clocking them's important though. Something I want to do now. Just like super aggro. Discharge second Bowmaster. Yeah, I think I do. And Phleage Ephemera could be up to 6 damage also. I think clocking them while they're like being slow here is important. Phleage Ephemera time. And they cast Ring, and then we're gonna figure out how to. We're gonna have to figure out how to beat them after they cast Ring. Which maybe shouldn't be too hard. Play White Black's game on Friday. It's in the VODs, it's on YouTube. We'll get back around to it soon. A 1 ring. Dismember. Not impressive. But I guess they don't have the ring. You will die if you dismember. Alright. Here we go. Reveals Giganta. Could be Zoo. I'm gonna keep this hand either way. Exter. I might have a few answers to Ragavan in my hand. High Flage. I want to get stubbed, so let's do it now. You want to dash another one, so be it. Hey, Thunder. Yeah, things are great. Might just be like a Thoughtseize push type of turn. Lage? Lage? Huh. I think I'm just taking Scion. With their basic forest, especially. Lage is sweet. Zoo, though. Discard it to Kavu. You get to escape it a turn sooner. You got it. Is Creativity a good matchup for Scam? Creativity dunks on Scam. I would say that's one of Scam's worst matchups, if not the worst matchup. So I can play Felia. They Leyline Binding Felia. I don't do anything because I don't have red mana right now. I guess that's what we're doing anyways, though. They can't escape the Flage. They can buy Giganta. Ah. So true. Alright, well, they have 6, so they actually just... I don't want that. They actually just skipped, like, killing this Felia. They also fetched Overgrown Tomb, which does not let them escape Flage. Which is really weird to me. Johnson, thank you for the prime in the 19 months, by the way. I don't know about that fetch. I feel like that fetch probably could have been better. Another one. I think I'm gonna preserve my dog a little bit. Guide of Souls into Lage. Flicker the Guide of Souls. Dome them, gain an energy, and then flicker. And then this is gonna give me a +1/+1 on Felia. They're probably gonna Leyline Binding it though. I also can't cast Flage, so I don't even know what I'm making fun of my opponent's mana base, and I'm sitting here with my basic swamp. Like, I can't cast Flage either from the graveyard. The dog. Oh, that's actually a huge draw, right? I also have to decide something. Do I even mess with this Flage, or do I just spend all my energy pumping this thing, giving it flying? I think I just spend all the energy pumping it, giving it flying. And then lose my Aether Hub. I have to draw a land to get this Flage back anyways. I like my chances of having a 3/4 flyer instead against the Giganta in hand. I'm still going to escape Flage because their mana is just really, really poor. So they binding it, and then they take 1, and then they can't fetch anymore, which shuts them off of Giganta, shuts them off of Flage. Seems fine. The Boros Energy deck is very strong. I think it's probably one of, if not the strongest deck I played over at Spike's house. Deck's really good. Alright, Zoo. Zoo, 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 zoo. We'll take the Terminates, take the Wear Tears. Maybe some Spell Bombs. I don't want to go overboard on Spell Bomb because I don't think it's great in the matchup. I want like maybe one or two just to stop their Flage. How's the Jeskai Flage deck? We did some stuff to mess with it at the very end that I think made it a lot weaker than our starting version. We're gonna revisit it. I didn't get around to rebuilding it last night. I know I have Solitude for Flage, but them escaping it and gaining like extra life plus tempo plus another body is kind of rough. I don't think Bow Mash is great in this matchup. Could just cut like two of them. I played Orzhov's game on Friday. You can check the YouTube, check the VODs. It's up there. We have a lot of decks to get through, so I don't want to like play one deck over and over. I don't know. The Rat seems a little slow to me because else doesn't get Scion. I think if the Wrath caught Scion also, then I would definitely bring it in here. Sounds good. Yield 1 mana, 1/1. That I think I'm just gonna kill and gain some energy. I also led on Breeding Pool, which means Flage is not gonna be escaped this game anytime soon. Unlike my Flage. I just want to leave up Felio. Decisions. We're gonna play double Goddess Souls out here. Hey Spear, think of the tier 1 in the 5 months. I'm just gonna play double guide. I think double guide has pretty good upside. You got it. Let me give this flying. And then I think I'm flashing in the dog over playing the Flage out here. I kind of want to hold the Flage until I have something to target with it. I'm not super close to escaping it either. Tribal Flame's the guide. You got it. Can't do anything about that. Such a valuable guide. I guess I could have flashed in Infeli in response to gain life and energy. I should have done that, actually. Minor mistake on my part. I think I can get Swamp here because I just drew Mountain for Flage. One blue. No blue. One blue? Consigned to memory. Oh. Well, I mean, that's fine. Still gonna flicker this grief. They have a forest, so they still can't escape Flage. They need to draw a different land. Oh, our opponent's mana base is tough. Opponent, no! No, opponent, your own mana base was your undoing. Oh, that's so freaking funny. I guess I could have flickered that spell bomb and given it a +1/+1 counter to Felia. That was a minor mistake. Still very funny though. Oh, opponent. What are you gonna do with your basic forest and your breeding pool and your Flage deck? You got the And that's the game. Two, three, four, five. Should we kill them in style with Flage? We'll flicker the Flage, then we're gonna ephemerate the Flage. I could flicker this and then get him with the dog, but this is cooler. Alright, chat. Will we trophy with Mardu Scam? I don't love this hand. I'll try it. Definitely don't love it though. It's your Nadu hate. Dodge Nadu. Fail to dodge Nadu, die to Nadu. I have like Flute and Wear Tear. Mostly Flute though. This Amulet again. Looks like Amulet. Oh boy. It's Amulet. Nadu's really good. Nadu pretty much ends the game the turn it comes down. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. I have like one turn to draw a black card here. Yeah, that green bestow creature's insane. Springheart with Nadu's just GG. There's a reason Shuko's $30. Because the deck's not bad by any means. Why not bounce Amulet when the copy's on the stack? With what? This doesn't have an ETB. This is when it attacks. I'm just getting Titan this turn because they go Grazer into Titan. I go without Terminate. I think Discharge is probably better than Fatal Push on average, so maybe we just submit like that. So I really dislike Bowmaster in the matchup. Flage is probably not great either. And I could probably sub out like Terminates for Flage. Yeah, I guess we sub out Terminates for Flage. One Flage. No, Felly is too strong. Push over Discharge. I feel like Discharge can sometimes kill an actual Titan. But maybe that's just like unrealistic. I want to go turn 1 Guided Souls over turn 1 Thoughtseize. I was thinking turn 1 Thoughtseize and I could Wrath of Skies like a single Urza Saga if they play it. I mean, it isn't great. They do have a single Urza Saga. 2 rings, 2 Titans. I'm just using this as a sinkhole. Taxes was pretty underwhelming. As Taxes always is. That was good. Sinkhole you go. I think best rub ephemerate. Like not close. Alpine Moon. I could name Mycosynth Garden. In case they rip Amulet. And they make 2 amulets, and then bad things would happen to me. I can also blink it with Felia later. Yeah, I guess I just Alpine Moon. Plus Guide. But it might have been better just to like jam Felia this turn. That's true, they can't play and copy Amulet in one turn. If they can't do that, maybe it's just better to jam Felia out here. Now I can like Alpine Moon, Simic Growth Chamber, and then Stone Rain them, essentially. By flashing this Felia and blinking my Alpine Moon. Alright, things are getting increasingly more difficult now. Bear Tear. So I could tear this Dryad, grief them, and Guide of Souls. Then blink by Alpine Moon. That seems pretty good, right? And start getting a bunch of damage in. Ring, Titan, Titan. Alright, take Ring. Tear here, and then I think giving Felia flying is important. I'm gonna flicker this Alpine Moon. I can flicker the Alpine Moon next turn. I can flicker this turn and then gain another energy. I didn't like Mango's build the frog deck compared to the one I played yesterday. I really like the one that I played yesterday. Guide first. Yeah, I could probably get away with Guide first. Gain some more energy here. I don't think I'm at risk of dying to a Titan yet. Not until the following turn. You can link it. For whatever reason, Mango's like, I refuse to play Grief. I'm like, I don't know. Grief seems like the best card in the Psychic Frog deck, or one of the best cards anyways. Oh, doomed. Double Titan in hand. I still have to flicker this Alpine Moon. And then name Simic Growth Chamber. Hope they don't top deck untap land. Blocks the Grazer. So you have double green. I just need to hope they don't hit untap land here. Or I need to hit untap land so that way I can Flage and then fly over this Titan. Fire spouts the guides. Totally fine. Still flickering the Alpine Moon here, just to give it another counter to Felia. I don't think it's going to be relevant because they're taking 6 and another 6 in the air, even if they play the Titan. However, free counter is free counter. Still going to name Simic Growth Chamber. They can play Titan. They'll die, but they can play Titan. I guess if they have the gain 2 life land, maybe they're not dead. Oh, should I have Alpine Moon, the Hollow Fountain? Or not Hollow Fountain, Radiant Fountain? Maybe that was like the 5D chess play. So they'd survive at 1. Yo, Matt, I think of the Prime. Please don't have Radiant Fountain. Alright, they don't have Radiant Fountain. That's kind of funny, though. It's like a corner case situation where Radiant Fountain actually wins them the game. Alright, so do we want push over discharge just to have more black cards? Because it seems like discharge is not very often going to be able to kill Titan anyways. It might be worth it just to do that. Push is really poor also, though. I don't know. That's probably correct to do this, just to have more black cards. If I ever get 6 energy, and I have a push in my hand against Titan, I'll know why I lost the game. Hopefully we won't get to that point, though. Bow Masters. I think I need to be able to kill Dryad, at least. Killing Dryad seems important. This hand has no pressure in it, but it's very disruptive. However, it has no pressure in it. And I think pressure's kind of the name of the game against Titan. If I give them infinite time, they're eventually going to draw a ring. Also, if they have a Grazer draw, my hand doesn't really do anything either. I think I probably have to ship this, chat. What do you think? I could try keeping this, and like, if I top deck Grief, this hand obviously becomes insane. Now it's a 1-lander. I think I kind of prefer my chances with this 1-lander. And then I'm just sending back Flage, I think. Because I'm so far away from Flage. Because I could try to surveil for Ephemerate or second land. Yeah, I have 1 surveil land. We'll try it. Hand's not great, though. And my Alpine Moon, name this. It prevents them from getting 2 amulets out. And then if I could draw a second land off the top, I could wear the first amulet. And then they're pretty slow. But then I don't get to surveil. And then I don't have any way of manipulating the top of my deck. Which means I get to very easily brick on the second land. This sucks. But I think I have to probably just fetch Shock Moon here. Not happy about it. Draw land and trophy. I'll try my best. Or Ephemerate. Land or Ephemerate. I was thinking of the Prime in 10 months. Welcome back. I really hope they besage you, man. Okay, I drew land. It's not a great land, because I still don't have black mana, but it's pretty good, actually. I forgot to set a stop in their upkeep. I was supposed to probably just kill this amulet, maybe. I'm gonna get ringed. I was waiting for them to, like, maybe go for a Beseiju. Yeah, I messed up. I should have set an upkeep stop. Killed this in their upkeep. Maybe they don't have ring. They have ring. Could be worse, but this isn't a great spot for me anymore. I think just evoking the grief doesn't accomplish much either. It's gonna be a tough game to win now. Helps. Now the question becomes, what am I gonna Alpine Moon? I had a Gruul one. I haven't seen a Simic Growth Chamber yet, but Simic Growth Chamber is better. Saga's not a big deal. Second, just Alpine Moon, the Saga. I have an answer to Dryad too, which is nice. Yeah, Alpine Moon's pretty sweet with Felia, huh? I don't really want to fetch here because I want to leave up Revolt for Fatal Push. Alright, well now I'm gonna grief him, I guess. And just like flicker the grief. It's gonna be pretty painful if I want to shock both of these, but I think I probably do shock both of these. So if I draw a Flage, I can escape it. I'm at 11. I feel like if I'm dying horribly anyways. Cultivator Colossus, Primeval Titan, Beseju, Gruul Turf, Mycosynth Garden, and Valakut. Prime time. Blink Grief, take the Cultivator Colossus. Hope for the best. I need to blink this Alpine Moon and name Valakut soon. We're probably still dead. What a good fight though. Hammer the Titan could brick with a bunch of lands. Definitely not impossible. I do have this Beseju though. My poor Feli is dying. I don't think I'm ever blinking their ring. I'd rather just like, that's probably part of my win condition at this point. Try to stem the bleeding. Terminate their creature. Attack with Grief and watch him die to ring damage or top deck Flage. Not that I can reset ring anymore anyways, because Felia died. Yeah, true, they can copy ring, but they don't get the protection. So they're taking 3 damage anyways. What up, white? Been good. Alright. Pass. See if they want to Beseju me. Doesn't Beseju me yet. I go to 4. Or they go to 4, rather. 1 turn. Survive. I have to imagine they probably found another ring. Be surprised if they didn't find another ring. Yo, Modest, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Happy MH3 release. For all the marbles. Opponent. What do you have? Prime time? Oh, copy ring. Yeah, okay. Not a great play. Alright, let's try to just find inflation in this game. Show me Flage. Nazis. One card, 2 cards. Fire Spout, Dryad, Azusa Valakut, Beseju. I think I take the Dryad. I take the Fire Spout, and then I terminate the Dryad with the Valakut trigger on the stack. Trying to close out this game as fast as possible. Do the old kill them before they kill me approach. So I'm at 8. So I'm not surviving much. They could try to get lucky, draw 1 card with the ring, hit another ring, and then keep playing. How are you supposed to deal with Nadu? Oh, you have to dust them. Or play multiple copies of Flute in your sideboard and just Flute Shuko. If they go like Azusa, I forgot how the multiple land drop tricks works. Oh, they hit Titan? Oh, they're just going to Azusa plus Dryad. It's probably Azusa plus Dryad. How does the multiple land thing work against chat? It's like, if I kill one of them, then they lose their land drops. So if I kill the Azusa right now, would they have another land drop? No, right? Alright, I'll just kill the Dryad, but I'm just kind of curious. How's the card with the ring? I don't even need flares, they're dead on board. They're dead on board. Yay! Told you just draw land. No problem. GG's, GG's. So, we trophied. Holy schmoly, gang. Thank you for the...
Have you peaked? Bing bong, bing bong. Have you peaked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.